But why don't you tell me what happened last time?
Yeah, we began with the summer of 1990. Apparently, Mexico is going through rapid sort of changes right now, but for us, it's business as usual. As the siblings having lost their parents 5 years ago through tragedy and conflict of choices, and well, having them die in the hospital after being brutally beaten by the cartel. Having Emilio stepping up to protect his sisters while we ran our family's grocery store, the last remnants we have of them, and of course paying our dues to the cartel. Things seem to be going well, though a bit of an omen of ill news came when our friendly neighborhood Mr. Diaz, our old family friend, came by to say hello and gave a bit of bad news to Emilio about the fact that there's a new jefe around taking over the block. And, well, keep an eye out and stay out of trouble. You know how these things go. Best not to catch their ire right now. And thanking him for that information, Emilio did pass that along to his sisters, of course, with the similar warnings as I presume he normally does. Regardless, we continued as usual, and I think a little bit later in the afternoon, Emilio spotted a new face and went to say hello as a man who was obviously from the cartel introduced himself and mentioning that, well, things have changed. The rules of your old engagement you had with the previous boss is no longer valid. That money is going up for payment for the cartel dues, and you only have 3 weeks to pay it. Or at the very least, if you want, you can expand your business to employ more interesting means to get money, i.e. basically doing what the cartel wants you to do in this regard, which Emilio has, of course, trying to keep away from that. Agreeing to get the money, he warned his sisters about this as well, and, well, discuss our options. And of course, they wanted to help and not let it just fall on their brother to do all the work. Regardless, he gave them the same warning of being careful, no cartel jobs, and, well, we don't need trouble right now. As he left us alone to run the grocery store while he went off to go find some work, asking around and trying to see if he can find something that doesn't involve any cartel problems or business at all. Eventually being contacted by a woman. She introduced herself as Rashida Chica, apparently here on with some partners for a medical science thing, I will say. And she's offering that if Amelia wants to sign up, basically involves taking a few drugs and such while they monitor him and seeing the results. Of course, for the good of all, presumably. And, well, 2 weeks of that, and you'll get paid, of course. And if he knows anyone else who wants to be a part of this, just let them know. And here's her card. That hopefully they'll talk and chat about more details. As they're always looking for volunteers. She said goodbye, and Emilio took her card. While that was going on at the store, his 2 sisters also got a visitor. A man who came looking for, apparently, Ramir. Alejandro, as he seemed to be very much a confident and interesting individual, and more likely running in the business as well, as he revealed that he heard rumors about her from the gym, and seeing her in person seemed to be true. And, well, he wanted to go on a date with her, asking if she was willing to take a ride with Alejandra. And, well, she said yes, though Oriana asked if that was a good idea. Ramir seemed to believe that she can say no to him a bit later, we'll say. As time went on and Emilio came back, well, not before, I almost forgot. Oriana also got a visit from her friend a little bit later, Catalina. Apparently needed some help with the radio. She may have broke it, may have dropped it, who knows, a couple things had happened, but she really needs some help. And Oriana wasn't going to say no to her friend and offering to help her out. Eventually, when Emilio came back, we let him know what was going on. And of course, concerns about Ramir's choice bound. Decided you can't back out now and be careful, essentially. And of course, he's willing to watch the store as long as, well, we don't do anything too dangerous, hopefully. Saying goodbye to him, we went about our way. Ramir getting picked up by a very expensive car as she was driven off with Alejandro, and Oriana saying goodbye to go visit Catalina. While at the store, Emilio did get a visit from another stranger, a man who seen the car that Ramiro got in and mentioned that it looks like bad news. Looks like the cartel, of course, which they probably both can point out where, obviously. And he told him, well, they're all awful people, as most people know, and more likely their time is coming. Apparently there has been defamation of the Santa Marta shrines, and maybe in fact that blessing they have is no longer valid, and they will get what's coming to them eventually. Amelia just nods, presumably, as well, Ramiro on her date, well, at a strange bar at the very least, as it seemed Alejandro wasn't here to wine and dine, but to let's make it so he only wanted one thing. I think he kept pushing for Ramiro to engage in a more fun activities that he considers. Maybe instead of trying to playing hard to get, you can just do this now. Whether here in the bathroom, at my place, wherever you want to go. Ramiro was thrown off guard and wasn't really prepared for that, as he even offered to pay her $300. Just seems to make it smoother for everyone. Eventually, as he almost seemed to force himself on her, she pushed him away and got the fuck out of there, while his cronies, presume, were laughing at his fallen form. At that as well, Oriana was at the Catalina's house to take a look at her radio, which seemed to be very badly broken. In no way it could be fixed. Probably going to have to get a whole replacement. And Catalina knows she's going to be a bit in trouble with her mom with that. Bit of joking here and there. Though there's a bit of pause between the fun, as Oriana noticed someone seemed to be watching Catalina's room. When she pointed this out, Catalina revealed that, she met some weird guys who were basically trying to ask her to do some prostitution stuff. And she said no. And they were a bit pushy, but looks like they may have followed her home. Well, we were really concerned and a little bit freaking out as deciding what to do as the guy started walking towards the house. Though our musing was interrupted as apparently the mom entered the door and was soundly knocked back as a couple men came in, barged in, and though we tried to hide or try to find a way out, deciding back and forth, they caught us too, as we were a bit of kicking and screaming before they threatened. If we don't do what they say, they could be a very bad evening for all of us. And Catalina, of course, shouldn't have said no to El Jefe, as they took us and drove off. Immediately meeting apparently El Jefe at the bar, has brought up both Oriana and Catalina. And while Oriana was there mostly as a hostage to use as a leverage, it seems this El Jefe wanted to just hang around with Catalina, and even pushing to mostly sexually harass her, apparently. Went on for a bit, before eventually we heard screaming and gunfire and fighting going on. The door broken down as El Jefe got up and was like, what the fuck, before whatever this masked figure killed him with a weapon. And wielding a scythe, he just looked at us before taking his leave. Catalina was in shock, but Oriana grabbed her quickly, saying, we need to go now. As they left the room, leaving behind the dead body of El Jefe and walking across a bar full of a lot of dead people, bullets everywhere, slashes. No one was given mercy, it looks like, as we ran and tried to get as far away from that place as we could. And I think that's where it ended last time.
So, Ramira, where the fuck are you running?
That's a very good question. Probably for now towards the probably towards the shop, because it's near. She doesn't want to lead him home. I think that's the safer choice.
You're running to the shop. Give me a stunt roll.
Fuck, it's the wrong button.
Able to get away, kind of hearing the man scream behind you as you lose him between like the small, narrow streets. I mean, yeah, you can make your way back to the shop, I guess. It's your next move.
Alright, so let me look at my I was just looking at this. I was thinking about my options real quick. I don't think there are as many options to like
I was
hide
gonna say,
somewhere.
what was gonna say, how many options do you have in mind?
I don't know, like hide somewhere for now. Like basically, that's the basically. I'm thinking like where to hide it. Like hide away, where she could even hide away potentially.
What do you do?
They're thinking where to potentially like hide, but I don't think they're. Maybe after he's lost, maybe trying to head back around home, perhaps, and hopefully he doesn't know where she lives. But
Very hard for them to figure that out. Yeah, Emilio, I think you would have went back home after closing the shop, right?
Yes.
As you sort of walk in and start putting things away and maybe making something for dinner, the door will open and close quickly as you see your sister breathing heavily, clearly working up a sweat.
Ramir, what's wrong?
oh, it was a dumb idea. It was a dumb idea. Fuck.
Okay, calm down. What happened?
Fuck. I went to some bar with the guy, and he was very forward. I rejected him until he, but got a very touchy. I pushed him away and I fucking ran. I think he was cursing after me. I lost him, but
Okay, all right. I'll find a way to handle this. Just to stay calm and stay in the house for now. And tomorrow, be careful. I don't want you going out of the house alone until I can talk to some people.
not along.
Oriana, as you're also running away with Catalina, eventually stop as you take a deep breath.
Okay.
Ooh. What do we do now?
You want to be honest? No, I have no fucking clue. Okay, the first thing is, gotta make sure your mom's okay. I don't think we should go around telling people what we saw.
No,
At all.
definitely not. No.
We gotta get to your house. Your mom. I don't know what happened to her, but we gotta check on her, right?
Okay. You go home and I'll check on mom.
I can't. Are you sure you want to go alone right now?
She sort of like kind of clenches her fist a bit. It's like, no, it says, yeah, listen, I don't want. I I want to like worry you.
Oh, too bad, dummy. That's what friends do, right?
She sort of smiles.
Come on, let's get you home.
As yeah, you go home as she sort of like as you walk in, you see her like mother is kind of like opens the door like she has a like black eye and like breaks down in tears as she like hugs her and they hug it out. Kind of like it's fine, mom. I'm safe now. So worried. She'll sort of nod back at you, Oriana. Yeah, I'm trying to stay over the night, but I don't.
No. You guys should lay low for a while. I can get back to my place, okay? Just be careful.
Yeah. Listen, we'll see each other tomorrow.
We will. She gives another smile and a nod as she presumably say goodbye.
As you're take your leave and go back home, Emilio or Mira, it's about like 10:30 by the time she comes back. Probably not. Probably won't. It's late in the night anyway.
Oriana,
Hey. Hey. Sorry I'm late, but I don't know, something happened.
what happened?
She kind of looks around. She knows the store's empty, but she's feeling a bit spooked, we'll say.
Not at the store or at home.
Oh, I'm at home. Thank you. Sorry. She kind of.
I can't believe you let hate get into your mind and chat home.
No, you're good. I went to Oriana's. I went to Catalina's house today, and then some, I don't know, cartel thugs came by. Apparently, they wanted Catalina, and they took me with. The El Jefe wanted some time with her. I don't know how long we were there. Not too long, I think, but still. I don't know. And someone attacked the bar we were at. They killed a lot of people, and they killed the El Jefe. And we some mass person. I don't know. We ran afterwards.
No, that was good. That was good. You're going to Oh no! If that happened, that's going. I think things are going to get things are probably going to get dangerous. So, if anyone asks around about that, you didn't see anything. You weren't there.
Yes, I gotcha. I wasn't there. Emilio, the masked person, they had red eyes. I don't know if it was a trick of light or maybe my mind playing tricks on me, maybe, but still. And all they had was a scythe with them.
We will say. Sounds like it was a stressful situation. Kind of.
Yeah, right.
Really?
She nods. I'll keep my head down.
Yes, Amelia will. I suppose he'll ask either the two of you hungry, and I didn't make much, but I could make more.
I could think about something. I didn't have anything to eat right now, and I think thank you, Amelia.
I wouldn't mind either. Thank you.
Amelia will yeah, he will basically like give them the food that he had been making for himself, well, and then make himself something else.
Yeah. Eventually, probably I'll go to sleep. The next day comes by. Any of you want to do anything?
What time is the meeting? What time is the meeting I have at the corporate office for Umbrella Incorporated?
I think it was left up to you.
Yeah, she kind of just said like come in like at a time they open up. I can't remember the time they like opened up at. I think it was in the afternoon.
They definitely have more in the afternoon. So like around midday probably.
Yeah, well,
Question is, are you gonna like go around like ask if there's more people than they did tell you like they're looking for more individuals?
yeah, honestly, yeah. If she mentioned a referral thing, then yeah, he would.
You're like, no, yeah, I get to get the money from testing. Neighbors, you can go fuck yourselves.
Listen, like it's like there's a difference between he'd mention this to people, but not really like
Well, I'm not.
he would just.
I'm not saying if you advertise it. I'm just saying if you're like mentioning maybe because like these are neighbors you're sort of friends with, so they'll like exchange a couple of words, and you know for a fact that you're not like the only person who desperately needs money around here.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like yeah, like
For
Amelia
example,
mentioned it.
very specifically, uh, Catalina's family is very very hard for them, especially with only her mother working. And, well, you have been hearing rumors that she's been looking around for work.
Yeah, he'd bring it up to her, bring it up to others. At least to him, it seems like it's like it seems to be a way to get money at the end of the 2 weeks, but doesn't seem like it will impede your ability to work to find other work during those tests. So sounds good.
Yeah, no, Catalina would definitely jump at that. Although he's gonna tell you, like, don't tell mother about it. Might, you know how she's worries about literally everything.
Mila will nod though. I think she has enough to worry about right now.
I guess your sister told you what happened last night.
Yes, told about how you holding up.
Good. How was she?
She was fine. Simila will ask. She said she saw a man with the scythe and red eyes.
Here, sure what I saw, but yeah. I think they were like had like a lot of clothing on them, and I don't see the face that well, so I don't know. But yeah, no, he was wielding a scythe.
Milo will nod, as he'll just say, uh, hopefully what comes next doesn't tangle us any more than it has already.
She'll like nod at that.
So it's like,
Yeah, honestly, probably
Oh.
her and like two of your more two your neighbors will join you and head over to this lovely corporation. I don't think I even named.
No.
and they're all just evil corporation.
A strange umbrella type logo, you know?
You know, they're led by a guy called Cho.
Various,
Third time's the charm.
various foreign company.
Fine.
Neoliberal Incorporated.
So, what about the other two? Plans for you and the move?
Outside, of course, making sure the store runs, I think Oriana's gonna look for work for her driving skills at the very least, see if she can help in any way, because that's still a thing that's on the table.
Like, oh,
Mm.
driving
Yeah.
jobs that don't involve the cartels.
Yeah, if that's really hard, she'll just look for jobs in general that'll avoid the cartel, because you don't get to have those options.
No, give me. I don't think you even need to roll.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get back to you. How the fuck do you even look for? Go around town, pick up like a poster, like talking to. How is?
I think for Oriana wise, she would go to the community, ask if anyone knows anything. Like I said, it's just going with her normal links that she would have, see if anyone has any leads that can help her.
Our problem is they're gonna let Ramira run the store alone while Emilio is gone with the corp thing.
No, I can wait afterwards, because like I
Okay.
said, we still have 3 weeks to do this, so.
Yes. Yeah, Emilio, you and your three neighbors will eventually head, unless there was anything else you wanted to do.
No, not right now.
As make your way for the sort of city center. Well, you are greeted by this quite like nice looking corporate building. And as you walk inside, maybe I'm a bit unsure. This is really not your sort of hangout, not hangout spot, but like it's not your usual scene. As in stark contrast to maybe some of the more historical buildings around here, this is more brand new, probably refurbished. As you walk in, as there's a woman at the front desk who'll smile politely and ask, "Can I help you with something?"
Yes. As a just Chica told me to come with about the medical test.
Yes. Are you and your friends here all for the same thing, for the same reason?
Yes.
Well, it's the first elevator, second floor. I will call Miss Yoshida and inform her that you've arrived. Expecting you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. Again, this place looks quite nice, and well, now you have a name you can sort of attach to them. As would Emilio even be in, like pharmaceutical company stuff? I don't You can tell me if that's something he is interested in.
Like, the thing is, he knows about, like, he knows he's picked up some things with, like, the 3 dots of heal, but I don't think that translates into
I was
knowing
gonna say
about
this is
the
more about like
pharmaceutical company.
corporate things and like news and stuff like that. I don't.
No, like, Emilio is a pretty like knowledgeable person, but that pretty much only extends to his world. So no, he would not probably not know about these guys.
Uh, this is the pharmaceutical company called Merck, and well, as you kind of like pass some of their, they don't have like they have a couple of banners, sort of, and displaying their logo and some very like basic information, but to you it just kind of seems like a big company that just kind of sells a lot of pharmaceuticals, and probably have seen their logo on like certain things around here. They do supply some of the local stuff, but you'll take the elevator. As once it opens, you see at the end of the hallway in front of a open door to an office, you see a chica waiting for you. As she smiles and says, "Come in, please."
Yeah, Emilio will go in, leading the others in.
Water, tea, coffee.
Water is fine for me, thank you.
Sits you all down and says, "I have here a contract prepared. You can of course read it, see the terms and conditions. Hand out all of you separate contracts." And it says, "There's a couple of finer things you should be very careful when you read through them. As for you, Mr. Reyes, was it?
Yes.
Your friends here sign up. We do have a generous referral program that will net you about a 5% increase for each new person you bring us."
Emilio will give a nod at that.
So, let me do some basic calculations. The fucking conversion rates.
I get the equivalent of $5, which makes me the richest non-cartel person in town.
Yeah, so for these 2 weeks, it's about $250, and plus on top of that the bonuses you get from the other 3. Listen, 2 weeks of just taking some pills, that's some good fucking money right there. That won't be enough to just kind of like clear your problems, but definitely helps.
That would really help, yeah.
And basically, you can give me a no roll. It's only a basic difficulty. You like read through the contract.
No. It's like difficulty. Basic.
There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward contract. They don't use very heavy legal language, which makes it more friendly for someone who's inexperienced. But you have dealt with contracts before, so you realize that basically what they demand is that they have a bunch of experimental pills that they need you to take and basically report any side effects that you feel. It's not very they don't really detail what the pills do. That apparently that's part is confidential. But the point is there shouldn't be any side effects. So anything you fear that's out of the ordinary, you should report to them because that's like not an okay thing. And side effects, they'll list a couple of them. It's some like regular normal things like nausea, severe headaches, bouts of fatigue. Nothing that would be severely debilitating, but definitely unpleasant if you encounter them.
All right.
As, I mean, if it's satisfactory to you, Catalina has already signed it by the time you're done reading it.
Yeah, Amelia will sign it as well.
Yeah, they'll sort of like pull you in for a medical checkup on a different floor. Gain some a baseline from all of you, and some additional blood samples and stuff like that. As she's gonna inform you, you take the pills basically here at their headquarters every 3 days or so, and at the end of the 2-week period, you get your paycheck, and if you want, they always need more volunteers for other projects. Luckily, there's no real laws that can stop them from just using you again for the same sort of issues. There's no regulations on. They just need to perform a medical examination to determine if you're apt for it.
Truly, a free country.
But yeah, no. Like I said, won't solve all your financial issues, but definitely like fucking contributes a lot. So you'll be able to return back to your store as well. So I'll be honest, for the two of you, this was a normal day. Nothing too exciting happening yet. By the time your brother comes back.
I think at the very least, Oriana would ask Ramira about what happened with that Alejandro guy.
Conversation.
Yeah. You didn't bring it up, but what happened with that that guy, that cartel guy?
So the Rumi will give like a bit of a saddened chuckle. Just fucking. Should have known better. I should have known better. Let's just say he was a bit forward. I got out of there before anything happened.
Oh, at the very least, He didn't hurt you or anything like that? Oh, Amir, I'm so sorry.
No, I should know. No, it was my fault. I know. I should have gone with him. Fuck him, but
Well, I'll stick by Emilio's rules, try to stay out away, and hopefully he'll eventually move on. Hopefully.
I mean, we'll give a bit of a sad smile, an unsure smile at that.
Yeah, she gives a bit of a sad smile too, but nods.
You'll be back sort of around 1.
Hey, how'd it go?
Went all right. We'll be back there in 3 days. Took a pill. So, for if there's any side effects. So you'll see, like, he'll rummage through something and pull out pull out something he can use as like a journal, as he does in fact plan to keep a detailed journal of any side effects and how it will affect and how this might affect him if it does affect him in any way.
Like, I will say this definitely, Emilio, like, you got the feeling that these people, like, if you do a good job, they definitely seem to need more people who are, like, meticulous when it comes to this.
Well, at the very least, we'll try to keep an eye on you too. Can't you have you growing 3 arms or something?
Yeah, we'll laugh at that. Amelia will say, it's the end of the 2 weeks, I'm going to get $250.
That's a lot.
No, we'll get a bit more because some of the other people in the neighborhood who also needed money on short notice, I brought them with it. And to be honest, I just wanted to help them, but I'll be getting a bit more. Referral bonus, I suppose.
That's good at the very least. Hopefully this helps more people out. Things are crazy enough as it is. Who's this company?
They're a pharmaceutical company. Merrick, it's the company's name. I've seen the logo a bit. Some of the drugs that I don't really know too much about them.
Okay. Hopefully this is gonna help people then.
That's what I'm hoping. They didn't tell us what the pills were for, just possible side effects, which I guess that means that this might be the final round, might be one of the final rounds of testing. I and the others don't have any bad responses to it.
Oh, that's a relief. Speaking of running, I was planning to try to see if I can maybe find some work too. Look around and see if anyone has any leads on I can use, or need someone to, I don't know, run back and forth to deliver something. No cartel, I promise.
No, of course. Good thing is, I think you can afford to be a little picky with jobs. We'll still need more than what the testing will bring in, but does certainly close the gap.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll bring back good news then. I won't stay out too long.
Stay safe.
Yeah. She said goodbye to everybody before taking her leave.
Long, and so it begins your long, arduous process of finding driving jobs that don't revolve around the cartel.
I know.
Won't be this will take a while.
Yeah, if look, if they have her, she has no other option but to do like something with labor or something like that, then she'll have to let that go because, like I said, I can't really be picky.
Here's your like $6 for
Listen, whatever helps the pot.
Yeah, no, I guess you can find like some very like impromptu hard labor jobs for pennies compared to what Emilio just brought in. Yeah. Oh, you could listen, Oriana. Well, doesn't need to know. These people need more test subjects.
Ooh, that's a good point. Amelia didn't say I couldn't do the thing with the science lab people.
She showed you the contract, so you did see the company names. So you could probably locate them.
Yeah, I think that, yeah. $250 extra, and maybe if she says Emilio brought her in, she can give an extra bonus to him as well.
Now you're understanding how to cheat the system.
Yeah, she would probably do that if that's the case.
Yeah. As you can locate their headquarters. Walk in and the same secretary will be like, "Good day, miss. Can I help you?"
Hi. I heard that you were looking for volunteers to do some type of testing thing.
Might have some needed.
I was referred by someone, Emilio.
Of course.
Emilio Reyes.
Oh yes, that sounds familiar. He came in this morning. You're for Miss Yoshida's office, second floor. That's the elevator you can take.
Thank you.
As yeah, you'll walk in and walk down the hallway. As she'll open the door to her office. She like welcomes you and says she like sits you down and says hey, my name is Yoshida Chika. You are
My name is Oriana Reyes.
a familiar relationship to Mr. Reyes, maybe?
Yes. He's my older brother.
How can I help you?
You mentioned you were doing some testing, looking for volunteers.
Yes?
And I think I would like to join up.
Sort of like looks at you, says, well, suppose we have a more drugs we need to test out. Although Mr. Reyes brought in other people that we need for the small group sample we're taking right now. But maybe you'd be interested in different sort of examination.
Will it pay the same
Of
amount,
course.
or
I mean, not the same amount, but it depends on your performance.
okay. At the very least, I assume this is gonna help people too. So
Yes, we are developing quite many sorts of medication for different ailments.
yeah.
Do you
Uh,
perform any jobs that require sort of intensive concentration?
uh, I I mainly help run my family's grocery store, dealing with money and stuff like that. Do a food driving jobs when I can. I'm not sure if that fits the criteria you're looking for.
Well, my issue is that it may affect your daily life quite severely. We are looking for people willing to test some medicine that influences brain activity, which might make it quite hard for you to focus on more intensive tasks that require a lot of thinking.
Is it still supposed to be 2 weeks?
No, this is a much more short-term test period.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Just lower my duties at the shop for a bit.
Well, this requires a 3-day test period. Well, you will well, you might suffer other side effects, so be careful, and if anything severe shows up, reach out with a phone call.
Of course. Of course.
Will be paid $50 up front and another 50 when it ends.
Okay.
Think about it, technically it is more money, it's just only if you take into account time itself. But the drugs that you are testing are much more aggressive than the ones we gave your brother. Why you'll have to sign a couple more waivers acknowledging that you understand the risks and fully engage with us knowingly.
Okay. I'll sign whatever needs to get signed.
Like, that makes you wait there for a bit before it brings you all the paperwork. I'm not sure if you're gonna have a good read through it.
I think she will, based on
Like,
just
don't get me
how.
wrong,
Yeah.
the basic
Oh shit! I put critical. Sorry.
doesn't matter. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those contracts that's like, listen, you might suffer horribly, and that are in fact aware of that, and you will not sue us. No matter like literally whatever happens to you, you could go blind. You could. There's like some severe fucking side effects from like impaired vision to like lessened fine motor control. Like it's, oh boy.
You're paying me a lot of money, Grunt. I need that money.
Yeah, $100 for 3 days. Whew. That's what some people here around here make like in a week.
You do not want to not have that money when the cartel comes around. So yeah.
Listen, taking the job with the cartel, you know how much money they make? Holy shit.
Yeah, but the cartel have that whole once you're in, you don't really get to leave situation.
Now listen. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess then you just sign the very like obvious, if you like get fucked in this process contract, that's on you.
Yeah.
As she'll they perform a few tests now and administer you the medicine, and we need you to keep sort of a journal detailing any side effects you might receive. And at the end of the 3 days, you come back, you turn in your notes, and we give you the rest of the money.
Okay. I understand.
As yeah, they'll give you everything you need, as you will be given one small little pill for being sent back home. As even as soon as you walk out the building, you feel quite dizzy. Ah, there we go. Ah, I'm gonna put this condition for 3 days. About
I gotcha. She'll be very careful as she tries to make her way home, trying to make it too obvious. Maybe even if she can, writing it down once she finds a moment for that. But
as you do make your way back to the store, I guess. Are you gonna go directly home or are you gonna go back to work?
I think she's gonna go straight home. She really can't really show what she looks like right now. I think to her brother and sister.
Yeah. Well, anyone want to do anything else the rest of the thing?
We're now following heeding Emilio's advice of keeping head low.
Yeah, no, Emilio's gonna stay to run the store because he doesn't want to leave Ramiro alone, and also listen, maybe there's a faint hope. Maybe with a whole bunch of cartel people dead, that might have better things to do than just to come back here and do something with his sister.
Yeah. They go by uneventful as you close up shop. Home. Not sure if there's any conversations.
How bad is Oriana still looking?
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
From zero, I know he is broke.
Get the detect roll and orient. Well, I guess give me.
Gotcha.
Give my best shot.
I will reroll this. God damn it!
Holy shit! Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You both like a million. She's trying very hard to hide it, but like she is clearly unfocused, responds slower. You can tell like her fingers are like slightly trembling. It's pretty fun. But even you, Ramira, pick on someone like this. She's not looking fine.
Ramira doesn't know. She thinks this is just she's like tired, maybe trauma from like this, night or something, or
Yeah, Amelia's gonna ask. What happened? What happened, Doriana?
Okay. Don't get mad. But I found a way to get some more money. You know. You told me about that pharmaceutical place you went to, and I decided to sign up. They didn't have the same thing you did, but something else. Shorter time period too, 3 days. And it's $100. I got $50, $50 now, and I can go and get the rest when I turn my notes in.
Amelia will just say, wanted to stay at home until this passes. If
Okay. I'm sorry, Emilio.
no, don't be. It's I understand.
And hopefully this works out. We get closer to covering the money we need.
Hopefully we will. As Emilio's gonna go and make dinner.
Oriana, you have zero appetite.
Yeah. She probably waves it away and says she's not feeling hungry right now. And she will try to, I'm not sure if she can write anything, but she'll try to keep her notes if she can.
Yeah, like you can. It's gonna be difficult, but you can definitely do it. Just that, yeah, no, you do feel like absolutely fucking horrible on all levels.
Listen, Emilio will offer help if you need help writing down what's going on.
Yeah, she'll trust Amelia with that.
Ramir can help her. No, Oriana will in other ways if she's like depending on how tired she is.
Oh, yeah, true.
Days would go by as well, 3 days do go by as Oriana, I presume you do keep up the notes, and yeah, no, the condition doesn't really improve as you come in to turn your notes, as kind of like inspect you, as Monsieur Yoshida will say. Oh, it looks like it's about maybe even worse than we expected.
How bad is it?
How bad do you feel? This is not part of the test, so it's an optional thing, but if this condition persists, I would encourage you to seek us out. Prevent this from developing into a serious illness.
Not a lot of doctors like they can go to, so yeah, yeah.
She'll nod. As well, for you, Emilio, though, like there are definitely some symptoms you can sort of document. You get tired a bit easier. There's these random headaches that come in and go, but nothing even remotely close to your sister's like misery right now.
Well, that's good at least.
Oh, unfortunately, not everyone of the test group is doing as well as you. The other three are taking it worse. Not to Oriana's level, but definitely worse than you.
Yeah, listen. Emilio will like visit them, talk with them. He'll do what he can to help them.
Yeah. I think the worst out of all of you is Catalina, who is like bedridden with high fever. But yeah.
You read it's called Faith in God. God will
You know,
in fact shield Emilio from the sin of the world.
that's true. Do you pray maybe for the others, Emilio? Put them in your prayers.
Yes, he does. Yes, he will explicitly like include them in the prayers. Yeah.
Does Emilio go to the church? Which I presume he does. Like every.
Yes, Emilio goes to the church very often. He doesn't often have time to donate his time, but like, if there's repairs that need done around the church, like, yeah, he'd often be the person to do it if they need someone.
So, one evening, at the end of the week, you sort of you're about to leave church before like somebody like kind of puts their hand on your shoulder. As you turn around and you recognize the scarred man that you talked with a couple of days ago. As good day to you, brother.
Hello, friend.
Let me believe in God, right?
With my whole heart. Absolutely.
Well, you pray then. Well, God does not answer to us directly. He, I believe, talks to us through others.
The Lord's grace is often felt in ways that only in retrospect we properly understand.
I have to pardon my intrusion, but if you have made a deal with the devil, my friend, God cannot protect one from his own foolishness unless they're willing to repent.
I would say this is about the medical test that I and the others have joined.
It is all over you, friend. Saint. These corporations smile, look pleasant, but they hide their rotten core.
The others haven't taken it as well as I have.
Well, some people are lucky. Some people have faith. My friend, if truly wish to repent yourself of the sin, must burn it all away. Whatever they gave you, must renounce it. Say a prayer, soul shall be cleansed.
As Amelia will nod at that as Grunt. Talking to this man, can I try to ascertain this? Is what does his words come from a similar place of faith that Emilio's does?
Another detect roll.
Detect, focus. Now let's do a reroll.
Yeah, no, he is like 100% convinced the validity of his words.
Amelia will say, "Hmm, what about what will happen to the others? I can walk away, but what will they be all? Will they be all right?"
See, my friend, you cannot force salvation onto others. You can merely offer them the choice as well.
They'll nod them. I'll speak with them. I'll. I was the one that brought them in this. I have to try.
Kind of like nods and gives you a very reassuring pat on the shoulder. I believe in you. Good luck. May God be with you.
Amelia will nod. God be with you too, friend.
Yeah, well. Now I will say, Emilio, that it does include your sister might also be tainted. The problem is she did collect the entire paycheck now, so don't think the taint ends when the contract ends.
Yeah. That's an Emilio. I don't think Amelia will end up home that night, which is it's always a little concerning. But I'd say his siblings would know. Sometimes Emilio gets in these moods, these religious moods, and there's like you could go out looking for him, but otherwise he usually shows up the next morning. As he will spend the night. He'll spend that night in prayer.
Yeah, the question is, do you Turtle? My question is, in that like day, would you have like went back to the Merck Corporation to like renounce the like annul the contract? Are you gonna do that after like the day? Like wait for a bit and then do it?
Yeah, I think like Emilio will wait that day, then he'll go.
Probably early in the morning, then after your night in prayer, you walk into their office. As you don't even need to be redirected. Kind of go to Miss Yoshida's office. Like welcomes you in and says, "Oh, you're a bit early. Something wrong?"
He'll say not sure I can. I think I must apologize. I'm not sure I can stay in this test.
She looks a bit concerned. Matter. That made you change your mind.
She'll say, some of the others have had worse side effects, and my sister is not doing very well. I can't risk that the side effects for me might get worse and leave our store with only one person running it.
What sort of nod reluctant says, suppose I can't change your mind. Perhaps a pay increase. Alleviate. Maybe make the risk worth it.
I'm sorry, I must back out. For what it's worth, I know it has only been a short amount of time as I documented my symptoms here. I know it's not the full length.
You know, like nod as you take those. I can't offer any monetary compensation, but if you encounter any medical emergencies, we might be able to assist you with those.
Amelia will nod. I do thank you for this offer, and I'm sorry it did not work out.
She sort of grimaces and nods and bids you a good day, very like passive aggressively.
Yeah, as well, Amelia needs to find more work.
That is true. The question is, are you gonna talk to your sister about this?
Yeah, Amelia will go to talk to his sister.
I'll say this, Oriana. It's been a couple of, like 2 days since you got your second part of the paycheck, and haven't like alleviated. You still feel quite horrible. You're not bedridden, but ugh.
Yeah, she's I'm not too sure how well she'd be out at helping the shop, so if that's the case, she might be at home.
You're probably at home, yeah.
Yeah, recuperating. Yeah. Hey, Emilio. Is everything alright?
Yes, I want to start by saying that I'm sorry for having put you in the situation where this was the outcome.
Oh no, I think I should be the one apologizing. It kind of put giant red flags saying, this may end badly for you, and I still signed it. But
I don't think that company was as. I don't think they were as humane as I had hoped they were.
yeah. But at the very least, we're still getting paid, right?
Amelia will say, I have dropped out of the test. I can't risk my own symptoms getting worse, and leaving on Ramira alone, especially with what's happened to her.
She looks concerned, but she nods. Yeah. I think we can only afford one sick sibling right now. Hopefully I'll get better soon. If not, those crazy quacks over there offered to keep an eye on me. Hopefully maybe the right thing to do.
Amelia will say, I don't think going back to them will be a good idea. I think they are in fact bad people, taking advantage of the desperate. I should have seen it at the time, but I was too caught up in everything that had happened.
I understand. Well, maybe if I wait it out, you think I'll probably be fine. Or figure something out.
Amelia will just nod at that and say, well, yes, we'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah, nods and smiles, or tries to through everything.
Now, Emilio didn't get paid, so Amma needs to go.
Yeah. Now, Grant, I do have a question. When he says burn, do you mean that quite literally, or could I donate the money?
No, the faith. He's like, no. He would have pointed out, like, no, that's tainted money. Just spread the taint around. No, the man was quite literal when he said that.
As Amelia will just give that nod as he'll leave. As I assume the money is kept somewhere.
You would probably have like a, I'm not gonna call it like a safe, but like a box where you put them, like stash the money, hide it away.
Yeah. Amelia will go to Amelia will actually probably wait till people are like later and during the night when they're asleep, and he'll that's when he'll take that.
Yeah. You just set the fire, dispose of it. Well, at the very least, we'll see if it has any effect or not. If God is pleased.
Yeah, as Amelia will listen. It's very clear to his siblings, by the way. Amelia is absolutely getting into one of those religious moods. He is praying more often. He is spending every time when he's not working or looking for work, he is praying.
Yeah, I think at the very least, there's some worried glances between, I presume, between Oriana and Ramira.
But this is understandable given recent events.
Amelia, are you alright?
So if you're trying to interrupt him while he's praying, he will not stop.
Yeah, I think this is not the first time. She will wait for like a moment when he's not praying or somewhere where they probably at dinner if he's still alright with that.
Yeah. Describe the praying. When he gets in these moods, when he's praying, he is on his knees, he is praying, he is swaying back and forth. It is ecstatic prayer that he does when he gets into these moods.
At the very least, I think Oriana would leave water and something light that he can eat if he gets to that point where he's not even eating anymore.
Yeah, no, I assume like in between prayers, like just doing dinner or something. As the days would go
Yeah.
by, you talk with them.
Emilio, is everything all right?
Yeah, everything is all right. No. Acting with faith that the Lord will shine the way with His grace.
He nods. Well, at the very least, I'll leave some food out for you, so you don't forget to take care of yourself too. Okay?
Don't worry, I'll take care of myself.
We haven't talked about the money situation with one of the other job not coming through. We still, I presume, a few more weeks until we have to pay up.
I'll say at this point it's probably 1 week and a half. All like
Oh damn!
yeah, because this entire thing kind of took about a week, the 3 days plus like an extra couple of days. So you have around like 2 weeks, kind of like ish, at most, if the cartel is busy with other stuff.
Mm.
We will get the money. We will get the money. It's the way the Lord intended for people like us to honest, pious work.
She tries to keep her expression from Emilio's face if he looks at her, but she's probably clutching her fork a little tighter. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. If there's any other conversations you want to have, or anything you want to do before I drop the shoe?
Oh. Outside of I presume Ramiro and Oriana has been here, so they probably know to keep an eye out for him, for Emilio.
Yeah. Well then, yeah, like I said, you are now going into the second week of the 3 weeks. Yeah, no, your condition doesn't improve, Oriana. But on the third night, since your last visit, and since Emilio just burned $100 away.
Do we know about that? Did he bring it up? I realized I didn't. I don't
I'll
think
be
we know
honest,
about that.
I feel like it was implied. I don't think it was explicit that he threw it away. But unless
Yeah.
it's a locked box that only he can check, like any of you could check it at any time, right? I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, would Emilio keep that money hidden away to, or would it be something that we would be able to find out? Actually, this is a question for Zaz.
Ooh, like I think because like Emilio has like centralized, like I'm the one who pays the cartel, I'm the one who deals with that. Like he keeps it. He keeps the key for it.
Yeah, so then unfortunately no. Listen, at least then scratch that. Oriana, at least you have $100, right?
Yeah.
Listen, not nothing. It's not like listen. Need like 400 more, but listen. Surely the Lord will provide. Unfortunately, you
think
can't
that, but
really
yeah.
do any labor because you're like in the house all day. So but something will happen. Don't worry. But like I said, on the third night after, well, you don't know about it, but I do, as Emilio did burn that money. Yeah, no. You sort of, they are a bit restless in bed. Glance towards the window, and you do see a figure, like a shadow, sort of standing in the frame. As its piercing red eyes just kind of like illuminate even through the darkness.
Please be hallucinating. As she takes a closer look.
As you take a closer look, the thing just sort of kind of like with her with its hand sort of as if it's lifting an invisible weight. You can see the window unlatch and like open. As it's again looking at you and does like a slow sign with her finger, and that's kind of just telling you to be silent.
You're just saying, well, the figure's just saying, "Be silent." That's it. You're
Yeah,
saying?
when you when you put your finger to the mouth and you do like the gesture of like shh.
Yeah.
But like
She probably is-
the figure doesn't make any sound. It's just the
Mhm.
window that sort of slightly creaks.
Yeah, she's probably clutching whatever's closest as she's watching wide-eyed.
As the thing extends their hand towards you, you feel your body like start convulsing. An enduro.
Ooh. Ooh. God.
Yeah.
I'm
As
reloading
you-
this. God damn it.
Listen, I wasn't like the biggest chance of success as
A
Mac was saying.
10% followed by a 21%.
Um,
damn.
That impressive.
But yeah, as you start convulsing in the bed, as you feel your innards coming out, you start like violently vomiting on the bed. As I need Emilio and Ramira to give me like an awareness roll. Yeah, at night. But this is still the same house. I want to just see how because you will eventually hear the like the noises. It's just I want to see how long it takes you. You know what? You feel yourself. Are you a gambler?
You know what? I love gambling.
That was a 12% odd.
Listen. As yeah, you'll both sort of awake from your sleep as you hear like noise coming from Oriana's room. As well, presumably you'll both rush in. As, yeah, you find her sort of like still like shivering and like twitching as she still is coughing up. As you realize she has like vomited in the bed, like it's an entire mess. She is she's not like passed out, but she's incoherent to say the least. The window is like
Oriana?
wide open as like there's a small breeze that kind of blows in from the outside.
Oriana, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
We open also.
Go ahead.
Is she able to hear Emilio and everything?
Yeah, you eventually like hear him as he's like sort of gently like shaking you a bit, checking in.
She's in pain, right? She's still shivering from the after effects of what she went
Like
through.
your entire body hurts, every muscle, every like you feel like you've exerted yourself so much, especially sort of in the abdomen area, as you did vomit quite a lot, and then you just kept coughing up non-stop. So like your chest also hurts. It's quite painful.
It's just like, I don't know. I thought I saw something. God, it hurts.
Right. Amelia, take the. Can you take those the sheets to the washroom? I'll.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yes, it's probably just like rushing, like trying to like do things as instructed and get some clean stuff and whatnot quickly.
Right, so, what did you think you saw? What? Why?
I don't know. A shadow with red eyes. I thought it was my death, Emilio. I don't. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid.
No, no. It's. So Amelia will have to say, "Be all right. Be okay." Did did this? Did they hurt you? Did they do anything?
I don't know. It made a gesture, and then I don't know. Everything started to hurt. I just couldn't control my body. I think it opened the window. I don't. I was so scared. All I saw was red eyes.
Amelia will just say, "Amelia will just say, if you want them, I can sleep in the living room. You can take my bedroom if you don't want to sleep in here."
Yeah. Can I keep your door open just in case?
Yeah, yes, of course.
She nods.
You'll change a bit and clean things up a bit as you move her to a different bed, and Oriana will just fall asleep immediately while the other two will clean things up. Not sure if there's any conversation between Emilio and Ramira, as like Oriana did fall asleep quite quickly.
Just curse
Like I will also say, because you're like with your heal roll, with your heal score rather, like it's not just vomiting. Like she vomited blood as well.
Ooh, that's horrible. Yeah.
It's like it's quite a mess.
Yeah. Ariel will just like curse fucking Yankees or whatever.
Yeah, Amelia will say, maybe a bad dream and the after effects of whatever poison that the company gave her.
Possibly not.
We'll keep an eye on the condition. If she doesn't improve, I have to take her to one of the clinics.
God fucking damn it.
One of you can roll. I mean, you can actually both give me a heal, like check on her.
Yeah.
I will not gamble that because it's a single dice reroll.
I'll reroll.
Emilio, both like keep an eye on her and sort of make sure. Even though she was vomiting blood and shit, she seems 30 minutes later already she seems fine, even though like she's clearly like tired and still like it was a traumatic event, but the body is behaving weirdly. Like there's no signs of internal bleeding. She doesn't seem to be shivering. She doesn't seem to be cold. She seems, especially when you look at her, like her breathing is fine, her pulse is fine. She seems better actually.
Honestly, seeing that, I think Emilio, after making sure she is doing better, will inform Amelia that she's doing better.
We actually breathe a sigh of relief and actually like perhaps it's just the body just expanding the toxins or something.
It could be a variety of things. If we're lucky, perhaps it's just some small things with esophagus and the like.
But the mirror definitely looks a lot more relieved at that.
Yeah, Ramiro, I also like think if he was like had like God knows internal hemorrhaging, like she would have not been good at this point.
I should have been like dead before I go already. Like,
Yeah, that should try to go get some sleep. I'll I'll handle cleaning.
no, that's alright. I can also help out with It's not let the stench linger too much.
Yeah, because yeah, Amelia will go to clean the rest of the sheets and the like. And listen, during that time, listen, he prays while he does work. He does remember this. The Scarred Bandit mentioned praying to another thing.
Yeah,
And this
listen.
burned man, that this scarred man is he is a man of true faith. Usually, Emilio wouldn't include non-canonical saints in his prayer, but I think he will say a few prayers to Santa Muerte.
Yeah. By morning, Oriana, as you wake up, your body still hurts, but for the first time in a week, your headaches are gone, and the trembling in your hands is also not there. Your vision is no longer sort of slightly blurred.
Yeah, she would probably stumble or be careful trying getting out of bed. She may be a bit more excited now. Goes look for her siblings. Or probably start with Emilio if he's still in the living room.
Yeah, he definitely seems like he went to bed late and woke up early.
Emilio, look, I kind of like going silently to him, showing up a bit. It hurts like hell, but I feel better, so much better.
It's wonderful. It's I think I gave you a check over while last night, and it was only within half an hour you were already getting better. It's I don't know what else to describe it as except for miracle.
Maybe some bed rest and a couple puking sessions is all I needed then, eh?
Maybe.
Oh, hopefully I'll be able to help out around the shop, but I think I've been bed rest for way too long for my liking.
Amelia will smile at that as he'll say, "That's the Lord has is good. The Lord has granted us good fortune amidst this times of trouble."
Yeah, she nods. Well, do you need some help with breakfast then?
Feel up for it?
Yeah, move over a bit.
Yeah. It's, well, you're all around the breakfast table, eating or going to the shop, and the radio is in the background, sort of the morning news. It's one of the reports indicate another incident of where several individuals thought to be associated with the cartel were found dead.
Yeah.
Amelia, needless to say. People think that's good now. And the cartels and their men in when when dangerous men become scared, will be bad for the rest of us.
You think, do you think it's that masked person I saw? Or someone else?
It could be him, could be people working with him, could be people inspired by him. At the end of the day, it matters little who actually did it. It's done. Can only hope the Lord will watch over the good people.
Doesn't the rule just say you can only step on people so long, people get desperate and might try to fight back?
I shed no tears for them. They live their lives violently, and they die violently. And they will find no peace when they move on. Can only hope that more good comes out of this than bad.
Agreed. Maybe they're scrambling around, at least for a little bit they'll leave us alone, maybe?
It's possible. Might get lost in the cracks. Who knows? The man who raised our rents might not be alive come 2 weeks.
Hopefully. I see.
Also, while Grunt's gone, Mac, the Soviets didn't do anything in Mexico. Well, there was that Trotsky thing.
I meant as in like for like the average citizen to like know like blame people. Like yeah, they did fuck around with a lot of like spy stuff in Mexico City, or like a fucking like notorious spy central. Or probably still right now, considering the Soviets still around. But like I mean, like listen, the Gazprom was not the one primarily exploiting our natural resources.
Everything will work out. Some of you lack faith, but look, literal angel has helped us.
Amelia in the back just praying. At least we get that extra $100, right, bro?
Yes.
What? Listen, what if that angel will make sure we don't need that extra $100?
We'll see, man. I do think they'll be a bit busy with the whole everyone keeps fucking killing our guys.
They are in fact busy with the Shadows of Myth cartel plotline.
So,
Welcome back.
sure if you're still in the conversation.
Conversation wrapped up.
Yeah, then not sure how. Listen, I'll say this: you are nowhere near ready for like hard labor, Oriana. But like helping out at the store, you can still do that.
Yeah, she will.
Which, listen, now that you can help around the store and Amelia's here, Amelia will take that chances. We'll explain that I'll go look for extra work.
I do want. I want to ask. Like, are you actually looking for extra work, or is this an excuse to just get away from them?
He will actually be looking for work, but like he will be stopping by the church because, as far as he's concerned, a miracle of God did just happen.
That was my questions. Like, are you gonna try to convince your neighbors to like do the same thing? Or not?
Yes,
Because
he
again,
will.
Catalina is actually worse than Oriana was. Like, she was like bedridden with super high fever.
Yes.
Like, the other two weren't
Yes.
doing too great either.
Yes, I will do that. Because Emilio said he was going to do that in the conversation with the Scarred Man.
Yes. That's why I was asking if we're gonna do that now or maybe later. But yeah. Your sisters will head over to the shop as you take this opportunity. You'll stop by Catalina's home as you knock and her like very tired looking mother opens up the door. Emilio, hello. How are you?
Doing well. Reason I'm here is I know what's happening with your daughter Catalina.
She sort of frowns a bit.
This I went to go to a medical company to do tests, and your daughter was one of the people that came with me. You know, this is when I stopped doing the tests, my symptoms improved, and my sister did her own. Improved as well. Your daughter needs to break the contract she has with them. She needs to stop taking the medicine that they're giving her. It is not worth any amount of money. She will only... I don't think she will get better as long as she is part of that.
You can give me like roll something like a basic.
Alrighty. Basic.
Now she'll nod. She'll say, told her I try to tell her that she doesn't no, that she doesn't want to do it. I can't. What am I supposed to do?
If I may talk to her, my sister had similar condition. Yeah, in her own, when she went to go sign up for her own test. And from what I understand, what they gave my sister was supposed to be more dangerous, and yet your daughter is doing worse. If I may talk to her, I might be able to convince her.
She'll nod. Kind of like she'll let you. She'll lead you to where Catalina's sort of resting right now. As she'll open her eyes slightly, as she kind of looks at you and it's like, "Hey, Emilio."
Catalina, I'd ask how you are doing, but it seems self-evident.
So,
Sorry for getting you involved with this.
quite alright. I signed the contract.
I think it will only get worse if you keep doing this.
Kind of like chuckles a bit and says, I can handle it another 5 days. What's today? I can handle it a bit more.
What concerns me is Oriana. She went to sign up for her own test, and apparently what they gave her was supposed to be more risky and dangerous, which is why her test only lasted 3 days. But your symptoms with your condition right now, it's worse than what hers was. I'm afraid if you take that, if you go in and just to clarify, Grant, she would basically have one more dose to take.
Yeah, basically.
If you go in to take that last dose, I don't think it will be worth any amount of money. Understand that you did this to help your mother. And I think she'll say I plan to talk to the others too about this, and I think we'll find other ways to help each other. This was a mistake. These are bad people, Catalina. preyed on us when we were desperate. They do not care about our safety.
You can give me a speech roll.
Yep. Let's see. I think I'll spend an adrenaline.
Be
Speech.
careful, that can make your odds sometimes worse.
It can sometimes make it worse. Free reroll. Oh, sorry, that wouldn't have been a free reroll. I'm very sorry, but
Doesn't matter.
it still succeeded. I instinctively, unfortunately, because all my characters are good talking people, I instinctively go to the free reroll button.
Now it could be a plan to put it on in, but no, I don't think you care that much.
All in, you say?
That all in is gonna convince everyone, not just her. This will convince her right now.
All in, you say?
Gamble.
I am in fact saying all in.
All in, you say?
You know what you gotta do.
Give me 1 second.
Ah,
Look at
guys.
Did you look at that?
This is
Always gamble.
God is on my side. I have my faith in him. I will not be led astray.
Yeah. As she doesn't believe your whole will figure something out, but she is like, yeah, this is horrible. It's you and her mother. Like, eventually the peer pressure will, like, she'll accept. She won't, and you will be able to convince the other two as well. And unfortunate though, given their situations, they will require you to do a favor for them, and go in and turn in their like contracts, like let the company know, unless you don't want to do that, because you could just lie to them. Basically, they would never know.
No, Amelia will go in and inform the wonderful secretary that these people are.
You know,
Do
luckily,
not want.
this time when you go to the secretary like when you enter the building, it's the researcher, the woman, the doctor. She's there as well. She like looks at you as you like walk in with the other contracts, and she's like, "Well, I suppose there's an explanation for this."
As Amelia will just say, given the dangerous conditions they are in and their symptoms, they have decided they do not want to risk the final dose. They understand that this means there will be no payment. But their states, the state they're in, prevents them from coming themselves. So, I am here.
Yeah, we don't need to really roll a detect roll, and she is quite upset at like how this turned out.
Yeah, as that's the thing, Amelia will just put the contracts on the desk and walks out. He is not actually interested in a discussion.
Yeah. You will hear her though just say, "This is quite disappointing." Turn around and walk away. As listen, as you glance around, this is the town center still. Plenty of benches and small like parks. Will notice the faithful man. Reassuring smile on his face as he like stares in your direction.
Yeah, honestly, Amelia will go up to him.
Say to you, my friend. Hope everything is going well.
Everything is. It's good. I've convinced the others to. I just handed the contracts in. I want to be taking the final doses, and my sister's doing much better now. Apparently, something came during the night. Red eyes quite spooked her, but I think that
Messengers of God often take terrifying visages.
they often do. Thank you for talking sense into me, friend.
You're a man of true faith. That worth more than all the money in the world.
Samila will smile at that and he'll say, do not sell yourself short. Even a faithful man can waver in times of desperation. It takes a man of true will to be able to steady those who risk straying from the path.
You'll nod and say, I believe today you may have saved 4 lives.
Given the condition that one of them was in, I have no doubt on that.
Remember, God rewards those who believe, punishes those who sin. Times, I think, are about to change. More people see problem with folks nowadays is they say the prayers, they go to the church. True faith is much rarer. Faith born out of selfishness and desperation, not the same as that lies on unfiltered, unapologetic belief. Not because it's convenient or we just remember our faith in times of crisis. I wish you a good day. May God be with you.
I wish you a good day as well. May you continue to walk in the light of the Lord. So yeah, Emilio feels pretty good. Listen, situation might look bad now, but he has faith.
Couple more days will pass, and well, as they miss their last dose, their condition does improve. Oh, that is going on. Any of you have anything they want to do?
I know she was sick for it, but she would try to check on with Catalina. Didn't have time to do that with the whole situation with the pharmaceutical.
stop by maybe. You stop by when she's like feeling better, or like when. How long do you wait since the point you were healed?
Yeah, I think after like she feels like she's up for things without being in constant pain, she would try to go and see her. I presume that Emilio been telling her about Catalina's condition.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah.
Okay. So probably like a day or two. I'm not sure how long she'll be. Oriana will be out of sorts.
I mean, yeah, it'll take you a bit more to be back, but yeah. So stop by. She is still sort of sick in bed at the point. Kind of looks at you and says, "Hey, do you look like you're feeling better?"
Yeah. Those few days of bed rest and a couple of spooks. I'm up and going around. You've seen much better days than that, though.
Her brother talked me out of it. The last dose. I don't think I would have survived more nagging from him and mom.
It is a superpower they got, right? But hopefully, you'll be able to get this stuff out your system. Be up on your feet.
Chuckles a bit. Chill. Keep going on and on about God, so maybe this time actually something will actually happen.
Mm.
So at the end of the month, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm trying to take Emilio's approach about this whole thing and keep an open mind. Or figure out an escape plan if this all goes even worse than. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Just have to bite the bullet. Just kind of go along with whatever they want.
She grimaces. Well, we'll figure something out, okay?
She nods, like looking absolutely fucking like devastated.
Yeah. Hey, have you been hearing the news? Oh, that's right, your radio's been broken.
Now what's going?
Something or someone or whatever has been going around and killing a lot of cartel people.
Good. Fuck those.
Yeah. Maybe while we're lucky, they'll be scrambling around for this to. I'll not notice for a while. But you worry about getting better, okay?
Smiles and nods.
Yeah, she'll probably spend some more time with her before eventually going back home or back to the store, whichever is easier.
Yeah. Sure. Sure, if anyone has any other plans they want to do in the upcoming days as
And I can't think of anything for Oriana right now.
well. And yeah, as days would go by, then yeah, Emilio, you immediately find out that them not taking the last dose after that, the condition like visibly improves and up and about in a day or two. Much better. And by the end of the second week, there will be another news report of another shooting match that happened sort of the outskirts again, that resulted in a couple of cartel members found dead. As the police are beginning to be a bit more alert, and they're kind of like putting up sketches. Literally, like a cloaked figure with a scythe. But this phenomenon is it's not like super like on people's like mind, but it is getting slowly getting traction, as these are 3 events in 2 weeks is an impressive amount for somebody killing cartel members with scythe. And apparently more Santa Muerte shrines are being just destroyed as well. But I'm not sure if there's anything you want to discuss about that or any opinions. But
I mean, your opinions were already shared last time while you were gone. There's no people would support this guy like us, and like people make many off comments if they hear from the radio, like God bless Santa Marta.
Yeah, listen, there's a bit of change from me from last time. Like he's still not celebrating these things, but you'll say is what they say. Renders unto Caesar what is Caesar's. I suppose sometimes Caesar doesn't like what he gets.
Well, at the very least, you're right. Definitely getting what they deserve.
oh, and kind of like around the 3rd week, we'll be starting to see more sort of luxury vehicles passing by the neighborhood. Every now and then, men get out of them, talk with some of the locals, including some of your neighbors, as eventually one will stop in front of your store one morning as well, yes, you do recognize the guy that walks out. Alejandro's approaching you this time, Emilio. Well, I hope you have that money almost ready, because payday is in 3 days.
Amelia will say. Amelia will say. We will have it 3 days, yes.
Tell me, Emilio, how much is your reputation worth to you?
Amelia will say, vanity is not the sin I partake in.
As well, no, then say all right. I'm gonna say this once. Either you or to drop to my house. Tonight there's gonna be a small gathering. Well, public apology ready. Or well, maybe you'll find out how much I value my reputation.
I understand. Yeah, merely after saying that, well, yeah, like you saying that an indication of we'll, yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, he's gonna like nod and take his leave, basically.
Listen, Emilio does not feel good about the fact that when he prays, because he will go to pray, he's praying directly to Santa Marta. He's praying directly for the death of this man. For the safety of his sister.
Yeah. I mean, listen. We'll say a prayer and guess things will have to wait and see how things unfold.
Yeah, as we will.
I'm not sure. After you say the prayer, though, you will have to inform her. Might be a more difficult session.
Yeah, especially because he will inform his sisters about this, as he'll tell them both. The boy that you ran from, Amelia, stopped by. Said he expects you at his house. Apology and to be said in front of others. And but Amelia will immediately follow that by, I will be going there by myself.
It's actually, I heard about this. It was great, but your eyes go wide. Excuse me?
No, you can't.
No, I have no doubt in my mind he has more vile intentions than just humiliating you there.
We fucking run or something. I don't know, grab a car. But this is, I think, the worst outcome. That they're gonna, best case scenario, laugh at you, just grab me later, or.
Yes.
They might-
I think you two should get ready to leave if it comes to that. If we all leave now, they'll know it. They'll see it. They'll find us, but I could give you two time and we'll just say made my decision on this. I walk in the arms of the Lord.
No, you can't just tell us if we'd be all right with the fact that you made. You're not gonna. There has to be a better way. Come on.
Yeah, but you can't just let you fucking die in there.
I will not offer my sister as a sacrifice on an altar of mammon. I ask you to. I know you don't believe like I do. For this once, have faith and pray.
okay, Emilio. Just we'll have a plan, and okay.
God bless you, Emil. Yes, just Ramir will give him like a heartfelt hug.
Yeah. He'll hug you too. Pull. He'll pull. Pull his other sister into it.
Yeah, she hugs.
Um. Yeah, you. Guess you plan on going there alone?
Yes.
The two of you are gonna let him do that.
Listen, they don't want to let him do anything.
Well, are you gonna do anything about it?
Yeah, she's gonna ask Ramir, like, we can't just let him go alone, right? We have to figure something else out. Ramira.
They want me there.
I know. Maybe I don't know. If he goes there, then he's not coming back out.
Simple. I'll go after him.
I'm not letting you two go off alone, okay? We're doing this together. Maybe if we're all there, and I don't know. Maybe it'll just be an apology, and we can just go.
Probably won't be that simple.
I know, but I couldn't live with myself if we just stand by and let this happen to him. So we do this together?
We'll do it together.
Yeah. She nods and try to go in. I don't know if we know where he's supposed to go, or we have to follow him to get there.
Well, technically, you don't know, but because I can give you the address.
Yeah, damn. God damn it. We have to follow him at the very least. We can't leave posters up for the hey guy who murders a cartel. Can you kill this guy specifically?
Unfortunately, not. It's gonna listen. I mean, listen. You know that Santa Muerte like shrines are being like fucked up. I don't know. Maybe you could look out. Those.
Uh, at the very least, Oriana has doubts about this being an act of God type of situation. But listen, if she has to leave a note and say, "Hey, can you help me out?" she'll definitely do that. Keep an eye out.
You just go to one of these like the famed shrines and just put the note like, "Please, I need help."
Listen, yeah, if that's the case, yeah.
Ramir's a bit more at this point more desperate and superstitious. He might just like take one of these over basically. Maybe it'll curse these guys.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
I think he was saying that his character would pray at the very least, while Oriana would leave a note.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, pray in our own way, not exactly in the
What does that mean?
actual.
That's what I'm asking. What are you doing?
Oh. I basically praying that this is to at least preserve her siblings from harm, even if she has to suffer for her fuck up. basically.
Mac, I'm not asking what are you praying for. I'm asking how are you praying.
Oh, what does that mean exactly? What do you mean? How you praying?
Quite literally.
Is it a quick thing? Are you on your knees?
You
How
you
devout?
literally
Like,
said I'm gonna pray in my own way. I'm like, okay, what is your own way? And then you're describing what you're praying for.
Okay, that's what you meant. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Like, do
Um,
you go to church? Do you pray in your room? Like,
in her room probably. Yeah, she doesn't know the proper things yet.
actually, you do. Everyone here is religious. So
That's right.
you know the ceremonies. Like,
Ah, in that case, she will go to church.
fine. Oriana, you said you left a note.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hope whoever, like, I guess let's hope God reads random notes next to the famed shrines, right?
Listen, if you're out there, hopefully so.
Yeah, listen, it's fine. Eventually, as a day passes, nothing really happens. Second day, eventually you'll probably hang out with Catalina, I assume, because she is also feeling a bit better.
Mm.
I'll invite you maybe to hang out at her place after work. As she's like, um, well, I think I've made a decision.
Yeah.
Probably mom's gonna hate me for this. The money's just, there's no way, like, we won't be able to afford water and electricity next month.
What are you thinking, Catalina?
I'll do what they wanted. They want quick fuck. I'll give them a quick fuck, and maybe next month I'll find something else.
Catalina, you know that's not how that works. It starts with one thing and then another and then another and then
I'm kind of
eventually
out
you
of
can't.
options. Okay, like what the fuck? Okay, shall you like your brother and just pray, and hopefully God will send me some money?
No, I'm not saying that, but one step in and you're drowning. That's what happens to everyone. You know that.
Have other options. Don't know what the fuck to do.
I know. I don't know what to do either.
What do you mean?
Ramira went on a date with some cartel guy. It didn't go well, and she, I don't know, booked it out of there. I guess she hurt her pride too. So he came to the shop asking for a public apology at his place. Emilio said sure, and told us he was just going to go by himself, hoping to give us time to run. But we can't let him face that alone.
Not oh God, they're gonna beat him up.
Yeah, just like our parents. So, me and Ramira thought about following and trying to see if we can, I don't know, help mitigate it. I don't know. Crazy plan. I don't even said anything to him. And right now, fuck, Ramir's going off to church to pray, and I'm leaving notes by some Santa Morta statues. So things are that desperate.
I'm hoping whoever like destroyed those shrines stops by and picks up your note. There's
I
a bit
don't
of
know.
charity work.
I'm hoping the guy who's been killing the cartels would find it something. I don't know what to do here either, Catalina. I'm not letting my brother do this by himself. But I'm worried for Ramira if she goes. And, well, nice and understanding is never in the vocabulary of a cartel. So I'm in a bit of a, oh fuck.
Oh my fucking god. Shit. I just like start swearing all over.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Maybe I can guilt trip your brother if you want. Try that.
Guilt trip into what? Emilio's not one of the to give up once he's put his mind to something.
Well, because I gave up on that treatment, and yeah, sure, I'm feeling better now, but what the fuck what the fuck am I gonna eat next month?
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that some cartel bastard still wants a public apology, and I don't think you can guilt trip him into being I don't know, not an asshole.
Have a name or something?
Uh, I think she knows his name, right? Because Ramiro told her, or someone told her, right? I can assume.
Yeah, maybe we'll told him eventually, maybe over.
Yeah. I think it's Alejandro or something.
Is that the guy who's been like snooping around the area for the last couple of days?
I think so. With that fancy car of his.
Kind of like nods. Okay. Don't say I do nothing for you. That kind of like pinches your nose.
Whoa. What are you thinking here? Come on.
Well, I seen that guy a couple of times, and I'll be honest. I think I know what he wants, and it ain't that complicated.
Lita, I'm not asking you to put yourself on the line like that.
I know.
I don't think this is a good guy you should get involved with at all, or be under his notice.
Well, if I'm gonna get involved, I might as well help others along the way.
Catalina, come on.
Shut the fuck up. She's gonna give you a
Don't-
hug.
Don't do this, please.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's only a temporary thing. I know how to handle these jerks.
Maybe she's trying to come up with an idea that she knows she's got nothing here. What should it have to be this way?
She'll sort of smile and nod and can dream of a better tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Sort of hug you, stifling some tears of her own.
Yeah, she's trying to hold it together.
Um. Well, William, the day of the event does arrive, as you'll head over alone. You'll be greeted at this sort of house as there's like music playing in the background, and kind of like as one of the people sort of at the door will you'll say your name. You'll kind of like gonna give you a nod, and he'll like escort you inside as you are greeted by this rather display of excess from drugs, women, alcohol, uh, sort of the singers praising the narcos, as this seems to be. What you can glean seems to be a house party for the new local lieutenant, which, if it's held at Alejandro's house, can kind of mean only one thing, is that he got several promotions, you may think. As they'll sort of take you upstairs to like this sort of large balcony area, as you will see Alejandro, and next to him, sort of hanging on his arm, you will recognize Catalina. Has been who's like dressed very fancy this night. As Alejandro sort of greets you with a bit of a smirk and says, "Oh, I should have expected this in hindsight. You are a very stubborn family. It's to run in your genes."
I can only offer a humble apology for having lied to you earlier. I'm here to apologize for my sister alone.
You know, it's fine. Listen. Now, these things happen, misunderstandings. I guess clearly she's not the brightest tool in the shed. I would encourage you to teach her better manners. I'll look over it this one time. Caught me in a good mood, as he's gonna like squeeze Catalina a bit closer to him, as she'll kind of flash him a smile that you kind of know is fake because you know her a bit better. He'll say, "Now, leave your sour disposition kind of doesn't mesh well with this party."
As he will not thank you for your grace.
Odds as it is escorted out of this house. How are you feeling right now? How is Emilio looking from an outsider's point of view?
He he does not. He looks tense. He looks worried. Like Amelia can connect the dots. His sister told her, and she got involved in this. He's like, he'll pray for her. He'll pray for her safety. He is only one man. And he was willing to get himself killed, but if he does something stupid now, he'll get himself killed and get Catalina killed.
Yeah. As you go back home, you're both of you will see Emilio return safe and unharmed.
Yeah, I presume at least Oriana was definitely still awake, waiting, pacing probably.
As Amelia will just wordlessly take your hand as he starts leading you. He'll say, "We are going to pray for your friend, Oriana, together."
Yeah, there is a look of anguish before she schools her features
Doriana
and
tell
nods.
did Doriana tell Ramiro about the Catalina plan?
Yeah, I think she would have. Probably as the night wore on, she would have just confessed.
No.
Ramiri is there. He's also going to grab onto you. Like, we are going to pray for her together. She has performed in, I would say it is an act of saintly martyrdom for our family. We will pray for her and we will help her in any way we can.
Now, Oriana, how being pedantic here. The
Of
reason
course.
she's doing this is because financially, money she was about to get now gone.
Yeah, there is complete guilt in this entire thing for her, Grunt. Complete.
Yeah. Guess you'll end the night with a prayer. As days you do have to have the money ready, the money which you are severely lacking. While you may have been able to find like extra small jobs here and there, it's like nowhere near to cover the extra sum you need.
Yeah.
Amelia, what are we going to do?
We will talk to the man the cartel sends. And Caesar will give us his directive.
Okay. She nods.
As unless there's anything you want to do, that day will come as in the morning, Emilio. As you open the shop, like two men will walk in. One of them will say, "Well, I hope you have our well owed money."
Millie will say, "This month we've had troubles and have come up short." She will hand what he does, what they do have.
Like countenances troubles. You say, almost like you have predicted this and you have done something to compensate for this loss. You know, it's yeah, shame, especially after I need to give him a last name now. It'll be quite a shame after Mr. Flores pardoned you so graciously. Something like this to happen, Emilio. Come on, you should have known better.
State what you want me to do.
Well, I need to not lose money on this place. I'm gonna remind you, would sell a couple of goods for us that will definitely earn you a bit more of a profit. Or there's other avenues. You know, Mr. Flores is well, I hear his new bitch is keeping him quite entertained. There's plenty of other people who wouldn't mind having fun with some of your sisters, Emilio. This place also doesn't look like the weather. You know, have you even checked for like fire resistance? Is this up to code? I don't think it is. There would be a shame if tragedy struck you after a bout of good luck.
Mio will say, "Bring in your merchandise."
Glad we have an understanding, as he'll can extend his hand.
Mio will shake his hand.
As you like extend yours, he'll kind of grab you at the wrist and will like break your thumb. As I'm not sure if you're gonna try and fight this or just gonna like take this as
No,
it
he
comes.
won't. Yeah, he will take it.
Yeah, just put for now the hurt condition, as the pain is quite unpleasant. Recoil with a shout. Say, listen, I'll heal. Next time you're late on a shipment, I'm cutting it off. As he like gestures for his guy, and he'll be back later today to there's these nice jackets that not everyone can afford them, but those that do pay well. As he'll sort of walk away. Both of them will leave you alone. You can give me a heal roll if you want to try and at the very least maybe nurse that finger so you don't have to go to an actual doctor.
Yeah. Let's do a reroll. Lower success.
Well, listen, it's gonna try your best. That's probably gonna take a while to heal.
It will heal as God wills it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, without some medicine and some specialized equipment, that's basically just kind of like wrap it with like a improvised splint, I guess. As yeah, Oriana, Ramira, you would walk in the store probably about like half an hour after this event happened. See your brother's hand has been ruffled.
Emilio.
As he'll say, "We will be selling new goods at the store. You will only handle the transactions. You will ask no questions. You will only do what is asked. Nothing more."
There's a wide-eyed look from her. Or she nods.
It's only so long we're able to stay out.
Smelia will just say, "Agreed, we'll hold on until we can leave." Agreed of them. No one will be able to stay here. Even those who deal with them will not have the money. Maybe we'll just get up as he'll say, I will be back by midday to receive the shipment.
And
Okay.
on that more sorrowful note,